not doing explosive strength work at the gym, you're not doing everything you can to optimize your performance on the bike.
Welcome back, everybody. This is part 3 of the strength training series. I'm Coach Sierra, and we're going to dive into power training. So the power phase is the third step after hypertrophy and the strength phase. This is where we're really going to be able to produce force quickly in order to better our cycling performance. So what we're really going to focus on in this power phase is light to moderate loads being lifted quickly and explosively. If we're going to look at the big picture, we're starting with hypertrophy, which is a variety of loads and higher repetition. We're really building muscle size, which directly translates to durability on the bike. Our next phase was the strength phase, which was heavy and slow movement. We're really focusing on maximum force here. So that muscle that we grew in the hypertrophy phase, now we're improving it in the strength phase. So the power phase is light and moderate loads moved fast, and we really want to create as much force as we can in the smallest amount of time. This forces the adaptations that we gained in the strength phase to be more efficient and quick in the power phase and on the bike. The power phase is really what converts that speed into strength, which will help your sprint, any attacks you want to throw, any routes and rocks you need to get over in a mountain bike race, or race moves that you want to respond to. You really need that snap in order to be competitive in high intensity races. So all in all, when we have the strength foundation and the power foundation, we're going to use a smaller percentage of our max strength per pedal stroke, which will then allow us to be more durable and efficient on the bike. The power phase is going to allow that strength that you're efficiently using on the bike to come quicker because you're able to accelerate quicker throughout the pedal stroke. When we pedal, the goal isn't only to push through the pedal stroke, but it's also to push quickly through the pedal stroke. The power phase specifically improves your rate of force development, which is how quickly your muscle fibers coordinate and fire. When we improve the rate of force development, the muscle fibers can contract faster. The motor units in the muscle fibers actually synchronize faster, and then they're able to deliver power more efficiently. So there's 3 main payoffs that you get by improving your rate of force development. You use less energy per pedal stroke, you delay fatigue, and you become more efficient at every intensity, whether that's climbing up a mountain or sprinting. When we look at the research specifically, we can see cyclists to have a higher sprint power, better cycling economy, which is measured through oxygen consumption. The third thing that it does is delay fatigue in a maximum aerobic state, meaning you can hold endurance longer before you start feeling fatigue build. This is useful in long races, short races, time trials, almost any discipline. This is super important to have delayed fatigue. There's also evidence and research that when you combine explosive strength work with endurance training in a periodized plan, it is especially effective. So how do you do a power phase? A power phase needs to be 2 sessions per week where you're really focusing on that speed and explosiveness, specifically movements like the jump squat, explosive leg press, resisted cycling sprints are really good. The power phase is best with moderate to light loads. If you had 2 days in the week where you're doing a power phase, the first day could be a moderate load that you use, and the second day could be a light load that you use. If you're doing, say, a box jump, as long as you're focusing on improving the explosiveness of that jump, you're going to gain from that exercise. We want to avoid grinding through slow reps. The power phase can really sharpen your sword right before the peak race. The bottom line is the power phase really makes weight training cycling specific, as us cyclists turn our pedals continuously and we want to do it as quickly as possible. We also want to be efficient, durable, and have high peak power on our bike. So I recommend as a coach to add the power phase to your weightlifting training. If you need assistance with how to set that up, you can always reach out to us at FasCat, hire a coach, or check out the 10-week strength training plan or our 30-week off-season plan and put this into action. Hit like on this video if it helped, and subscribe for our last video, which will be on maintenance. And that will be part 4 of our strength training video series. Lastly, comment below what your favorite explosive strength training exercises at the gym. Personally, mine is the box jump. Even though I've lost some skin on my shin from it, I still enjoy it the most. Thanks, y'all. I'll see you guys next time for part 4.